What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Colin Cowherd let it be known that the WNBA isn't ready for the Caitlin Clark effect. Guys, for this one here, we gotta go to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. It's clear that the WNBA is mismanaging the Caitlin Clark effect. A lot of people been weighing in on it, man. She's been transcending the entire league since she stepped foot in the league, and they continue to drop the ball at every chance they get. We all can agree on that. They snubbed her out the Olympics. They've been snubbing her with different weekly awards, but Caitlin Clark keeps smiling and she keeps balling. And not only is she balling, her fans keep supporting, because I'm here to tell you, the Caitlin Clark effect is definitely reshaping the landscape of this entire league. New information has been released in regards to the Caitlin Clark effect. Regaining momentum, bruh, is being reported that midway through the WNBA season, the league has already drawn more than a dozen audiences exceeding 1 million, a milestone not reached since 2008. The remarkable increase in viewership is largely attributed to the arrival of rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, whose popularity has propelled the Indiana Fever games to the top of the ratings chart. The impact of Caitlin Clark, a former Iowa star, is evident as each of the 10 highest rated games of the current WNBA season has featured her and the Indiana Fever. However, it is not just the sheer number of viewers that has shifted. The demographics of the audience have also changed significantly. New data obtained by the Wall Street Journal reveals that every demographic category has seen at least a double-digit increase, with the biggest gains among young viewers, male viewers, and white viewers. And just like I predicted a few months ago, a lot of guys is looking at the WNBA because Caitlin Clark is that big of a draw. And that is simply remarkable. No male guys prior to this season was even watching the WNBA, let alone women even watching. Wasn't nobody looking at it. It was just that bad of a league. Caitlin Clark has uplifted the fan base for the entire league. Every team is getting new fans in their cities because of Caitlin Clark. Nothing like this has ever been done before. This is legendary. Moving on to another story. So we know that Colin Cowherd is a big advocate for Caitlin Clark. Well, today on his show, he let it be known, bruh, the WNBA is not ready for the Caitlin Clark effect. Let's roll the footage.
Convinced women's basketball isn't ready. Caitlin Clark's more than ready. She helped her WNBA All-Star team beat the USA Women's Olympic team this weekend. She was the best playmaker. She had 10 assists, best playmaker. One of her teammates scored 34, and Caitlin just kept feeding her the ball. And the most assists in the win, double-digit assists in 7 of her last 8 games, despite the WNBA butchering her early schedule, snubbing her for the Olympics. They put her on the WNBA All-Star team. Indiana now is a real potential playoff team. And what do you know? She led everybody in assists as they beat the Olympic team. Clearly, she stretches the floor. She's great with spacing. And she's also, in my opinion, a perfect Olympic or All-Star player, especially Olympics. All-Star games are a little bit of showing off. But the Olympics, if you're not the second, third best player on the team, and she wouldn't be yet, you need to be a facilitator, not a ball hog. I would argue with Caitlin Clark, she passes too much. Now, in the All-Star game this weekend, her shooting was off, but her playmaking wasn't. And so the women's Olympic team said, if we put her on the team, there is no question she's going to be a distraction. Well, you know what's a distraction? Her not on the team. That's what everybody's talking about. So and here's the other thing, is that I've learned with women's basketball as a whole, they're very much like men's soccer in America. They're a little petty. They've been ignored to a larger degree than other sports, and they've got a chip on their shoulder, and they're sort of a prove you belong. For United States men's national team, the soccer fans, it's like you have to have a passcode to even talk about the sport online. And for women's basketball, it's this constant prove you belong. Caitlin Clark belongs on the Olympic team. She belongs on the All-Star team. She belongs in the skills competition. And here's the thing, women's basketball, you can't use the excuse that she caught you off guard. Because a lot of times, overnight sensations do catch businesses off guard. But Ticketmaster, you knew Taylor Swift was a massive hit 8 years earlier. Be prepared. And 2 years before she entered the WNBA, Caitlin Clark for Little Iowa was setting college basketball records. She came back for her final year. You knew 2 years in advance, oh, we got a star. 1 year in advance, she'll be the number one pick. There was no excuse butchering her early schedule. There's no excuse not having months and months of discussions on the Olympic team. She's clearly one of the better offensive, long-range performers in the league. I'd argue she's first or second best playmaker, leads the WNBA in assists, 7 of her last 8 games, double-digit assists, and this is for a team that doesn't have a lot of finishers, the Indiana Fever. So she always says the right stuff at the podium. She's going to downplay this win by her all-star team over the coveted Olympic team she's not good enough to be on. So far, she's more than prepared and capable. It's women's basketball that's not quite ready for Caitlin Clark. She continues to always say the right things at the right time. And I'm going to stay on this Olympic snub to the very end, despite the fact they'll win gold.
That was Colin Cowherd setting the record straight about Caitlin Clark and that All-Star game. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them Bills on, and as soon as some more news become available, you count on me to let you know ASAP. And like always, until next time, y'all already know how I'm rocking, bruh. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters